Hi, my name is Madiha, and I work at the New York Hall of Science, teaching science to children just like you. And today, we are going to be making a clay just using cornstarch and glue, and it will harden and dry up in just a couple of hours. Cornstarch is a very special ingredient, and it's used a lot. And grown-ups even use it to cook with. It's used in shampoos. It's even used in skin healing treatments. That means it helps us if we get a rash or our skin is getting irritated. It can help. It is also used in science experiments too. We can use some exciting materials to make playing with our clay even more fun, such as essential oils. That means you can use some smells to make it smell like orange, make it smell like a rose, make it smell like lavender. You can also use some sequins and glitter if you like. But if you don't have them, no problem. Making and playing with our cornstarch clay will be just as fun. After your cornstarch clay dries and hardens, we can use some markers to draw on it too. Join me as we use simple ingredients to make our cornstarch clay. Let's get started. Let's take a look at what we will need. We will need a bowl, cornstarch, half cup, quarter cup, and white glue. Some other materials to have, but you don't need, are cookie cutters, essential oil, if you want it to smell like flowers or even like fruits, and some sequins or glitter of your choice. We can also use markers to draw on your clay shapes after they dry. First, we are going to take the half cup and fill it with cornstarch and put it into the bowl. We're going to tap out any extra cornstarch, take it off from the top so it's just right in our half cup. There we go. Now, we're going to put it into our bowl. Great. Wow, cornstarch feels so fluffy. It feels very soft. Try touching it. See what it feels like to you. Then, we are going to pour a quarter cup of glue into the bowl. I'm going to pour all of that in there. And then we're going to mix it together. And we can use our hands for this or a spoon. We can even use a spoon right now to take out all the glue out of our measuring cup. This can get messy and feel sticky, but it helps to use your hands to mix the ingredients well. I'm starting with the spoon, just to get a little bit of a mix going. And then I'm going to go in with my hands, just like that. And I'm going to squeeze it and squish it and move it around till it mixes up all together. Wow, this feels a little sticky and feels so soft at the same time. How does it feel to you? We want to make sure it's perfectly mixed. Next, we are going to add some glitter. I'm going to use purple glitter. I'm going to add a pinch, but you can add a little bit more if you like. And if you like, add 2 to 3 drops of essential oil of your choice. I'm going to be using this one here, Cherry Blossom. Awesome. Then you can use your hands or a spoon to mix all of these ingredients. Next, once the consistency of the clay feels soft and squishy, you're ready to turn it into any shape you want. For that, we have to make sure we mix it really well. We're going to mix and mix and mix until we feel like it's a little soft. Feels almost like Play-Doh, right? If your clay feels too crumbly, try adding more glue to your mixture. But if it feels too sticky, try adding more cornstarch, a little at a time. Mine feels a little bit too sticky. I think I'm going to add a little bit more cornstarch. We're going to add it all inside, a little at a time, and we're going to mix it again as best as we can. It can get sticky and get stuck on your fingers too. I'm going to take some off of mine and put it back into my mixture so I can make sure all of it is together. And keep mixing and squishing it and kneading it together. Now, we can mold our clay into any shape you want using our hands or a cookie cutter, if you have one available. For example, I'm going to use the cornstarch clay I made to create the shape of a heart using my hands. What will you make? Now I'm trying to mold this into a heart as best as I can. I'm laying it flat down and kind of shaping it from the sides with my hands. You could do the same if you're trying to make a shape of your own. This is the shape I wanted, my heart. Now that I have a heart, I'm going to add sequins on top of it. This way, when it dries, the sequins will stay in place. Putting the stars and just pressing them on gently to have them kind of stick to it, because even right now, your cornstarch clay will be a little sticky. Lastly, let your clay shape dry for about 2 hours. Try using a clock or a stopwatch to keep track of time. Once it is dry, try using markers to draw on it or color it in. You're finished making your shape using cornstarch clay. That was so much fun! Thank you for joining me in making our own cornstarch clay. I had a great time, and I hope you did too. Bye!